Hello everybody, it's Thalan McRom, and we're back in the Last Caretaker here at the beacon that we're trying to get activated. Now I've saved. I believe I need to remake some equipment that I lost when I fell to my death earlier. So we're going to go down into our factory area and do that. Let's see here, yeah. We're draining power, so we don't want to turn that on just yet. Alright, so let's see here. Deposit all trash. There we go. There's materials. This is our kind of organics container. We're going to wait on processing organics until we need to process them. There we go. There's some stuff coming in there. Come on. Give me all of it. You done? Alright. Turn that off for now. Go. Alright, so we need battery cell. Connector ports. The other thing I made was I made the bolt pistol as well. So we need storage cylinder and a cooling thing. Where is it? Cooling radiator. There we go. There, and I also made like 10 of these or so. There we go. There we go. I'll make two pistol magazines as well. And now I should be able to make the Omni Spark, which, if I understand this backpack correctly, basically it lets you carry extra battery power with yourself. Is this before or after I added the wind turbines? I think this is before I added the wind turbines. Yeah, because originally what I did is I put some wind turbines up here. So let's go into build mode here. We're going to add... because I basically added like one here. Rotate this around a little bit. Yeah, like that. And then I did the same thing over here, basically. Yep. Remember which ones are quit and whatnot. I did that to get a little more power when there's stuff going on at night. So we need... I have all these ammo over here I should grab. So I need 2 turbines, 2 connector ports, and 2 ally frames. Alright. Oh, okay, so that's what the little yellow numbers are. That's telling you how many of those you need for your construction projects. There we go. And then we're going to want one of these. Actually, we're going to want like 2 of these. So we put like one here. There we go. And I'll put one here. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll take this. I'll connect it to our thing here. Do I have any cable on me? I have some, but not much. Still have some. But alright. So we're just making some upgrades real quick. Yeah, see, I was going to go down there and get that, but those electric eels things. Don't seem to want to let me have it. Alright, so now we have the pistol that uses actual bullets. There we go. Alright. Okay, so medium. There we go. Alright. And there we go. Should have everything we need there. To go and finish building the wind turbines, which will get us a bit more power going. And there they are. So while these aren't, like, most power, there we go. That should help. Now, if we come in here, go ahead and connect that to ourselves, make a backup so we don't lose anything again. There we go. Alright, now, so we're just very full. That's alright. Now, let's see here. We have this backpack we need to equip. Yep, and if we come in here and look at our power, let's set that off. Oh yeah, see now we're net positive power. So if this is green on the right there, that means you're generating power, and your power should go up. I think that means we're power positive. Because if we actually look at this, should see this go up, I think. Let's plug ourselves in real quick. We'll reel that in. Yeah, so we need more diesel. We need more. We have power for the moment. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's the other thing we should do. Real quick. Let's go over to here. Get our pistol out. I'm gonna put the pistol away and grab these things here because these things are worth recycling, so we're gonna toss them out of here. Just seeing what all's in here. Where's my light? Light is 6. I haven't relearned. Okay, so it's just pipes in there. Alright. And yeah, we can't get into the other one. That's fine. Alright. It's also worth recycling these guys. There we go. The other thing is, it's mostly hip firing this thing. As far as I can tell, like, the sights exist, but you don't have, like, a actual, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? An actual, like, good sight, so one of the things we'll have to see at some point is if we can get, like, a reflex sight or something. Alright. Is that everything? I guess all the stuff on the outside. We got a lot of stuff to gather at this thing. Like, we need to take this battery with us. At some point, we'll be able to make our own of these. But these are good little, like, backups to have. I'm just going to stage all this right here instead of going all the way back down with it. Same with the fuel tank I saw over here. Because the diesel canister we definitely want, because we're going to need some diesel. Now, the good news is we can actually make our own diesel. In time. So, got power there. That's all turned on up there. This guy we're definitely going to want. Sorry, little bot. Drop him down there. So all these bots are worthwhile for recycling. You get tech scrap out of them, which is very valuable. Yep. Alright. What do I need to repair this thing? Oh, I can repair this. Perfect. I wanted to repair this and get full power restored to the station. The other thing I'd like to see, or do at some point. There we go. Do I have enough cable? No. Alright. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Tab. Build. Let's make a couple cables. And we're also going to make another one of these here. Come on. It won't let me build this until I finish building the cable. There we go. Alright. Now, what we'll do is we'll take this cable from here, connect it to there, take one from there, connect it to there. There we go. Get some extra power going in here, because then, let's see here, anything else in here we need? No, we got another bot. Poor guy. You have to be careful about the cables, because they are persistent in the world. So, like, if you drag, say, this bot's corpse over it, you can actually snap the cables. Let's go in here. Okay, well, we've got lights on in here. All this tech equipment's really good to scrap as well, by the way. Okay. Got some bioorganic material down there. And this is the room we can't get into yet, because we don't have the security. There we go. It's trash cans, some wires. There we go. Grab all this stuff here. I seem to have some friends here. Alright, so security. What is it? Authorization. You need this authorization to get through that door. There we go. Nice. There we go. Nope. There's one over there.
The array is damaged. Repair it, recharge the relay, and let the beacon speak again.
Okay, so we have to repair this relay. Which is the thing I failed to do when I died. I fell off the tower that the relay's on. So we have to get this connected up to power. Alright, so we have power in here, but what we'll have to do is we'll have to basically run a power cable down to here. All the way down. So actually what we'll do, we will run an extender here. So we're going to build an extender. Like right here. Come on. Okay. There we go. So now we'll take this up to here. There we go. take one up here. Okay, I think we've run out of cable. Alright. Keep hitting the wrong button there. Build. So we need, like, 2 more cables, probably. Another extender. Which we'll put, like, right there once it will let me. There we go. Apparently I have to put the repair tool away to actually build. That's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Alright, so let's go this way. We have to get up to the top anyways. So let's go back upstairs, actually. Thinking about that, how we want to get up to the top. Alright, so cable there. I'm just doing this to make it look nicer in my own opinion. There we go. And then we just take this. And there. So there's the power fixed. Now we have to go fix the actual thing. Okay. So the gun has multi-hit too as well. We'll take this back down just because that's petrol. Or, in this case, for Americans, that's gasoline. Wow. We're having power problems. I'm just going to use our melee here. Come on. There you go. Cool. So this is where I died before. So basically you gotta work your way up this tower. And then you gotta make the jump. Not fall off. The real hard part isn't this jump per se. There we go. It's this one here. If you press jump again once you hit the ladder, you will throw yourself off and die, like I did. Now the good news is, once you get up here, you just hit that, and now you've got a way down. We're going to take this guy as well. Send him down the bottom there. There we go. So now we gotta get a repair tool out. Thankfully this thing's not expensive to repair. Beautiful. Alright, so that's repaired. Anything else up here worth grabbing? Not really. So there we go. And then we just go down. So you can see where falling from this height would do a lot of damage to your bot's body and effectively kill you. Which is what happened to me during my live stream when I got to this point. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna... Come on. Come on. We're gonna take this guy with us. Let's toss him down here real quick. Put this by the door, because we're going to take that with us. You're probably going to want gasoline for something. Alright, so now we just... Oh, it's charging. It's got to charge. Okay. Well, we'll go do some of the loading things onto the ship stuff while it charges. We're gonna have to... I might have to increase the power output here at the station. I might build a few more wind generators and stuff. We've got the extra stuff for it. Yeah, I want to make that jump. I'm going to put this in here for now. We also need to charge ourselves. There we go. Then let's heal ourselves up, too. Make it back up. So we don't lose the progress we've made. There we go. Now, let's get back over here. And we'll just spend a little bit of time gathering up all these valuable resources. You do not want to be in the water. Not because the water itself will hurt you, but there's these little electric squid thingies that float around down there. They're a little aggressive. Actually, I'm going to go offload some stuff, because part of the reason we're burning through so much battery power right now is because I've got so much stuff just I'm carrying around here. So let's see here. Deposit all similar. Deposit all similar. And deposit all similar. There we go. We'll throw the polyurethane in here as well. Oh, no, it's full. Never mind. Okay, let me turn that on. Let's see here. I could use another cable or two. And we also need another one of these shear chests. So I'm going to put this one down like right here. There we go. And that means I need one of those and two of those. There we go. Beautiful. And so now we can throw the excess stuff in here. Fantastic. Then we can come over here. Put this on. And press F to deposit all the trash. There we go. Let's see if we level up. Nope, we haven't leveled up yet. That's okay. We're getting close, though. Nope. We want those. We want that. We want the gun and the bullets. And there we go. Alright. And then the other thing we should do is connect this to our OmniSpark. Now we're going to switch this to charge mode. There we go. And what that does is, if I understand this thing correctly, is basically this has its own storage amount of power that it can hold. Alright, so what do we need to make these windmills? Because I'm going to make 2 windmills and throw up there, just because. Alright, so to make the windmill, we need what? Alloy frame, connector ports, turbine blades. Perfect, so alloy frame, 1, 2. Connector ports, 1, 2. Turbine blade, 1, 2. Main problem is the alloy frames. We're running low on... Looks like we're running low on plastic, oddly enough. So we'll have to get some more recycling done. Yep. Plastic and... fabric, probably. There we go. Now, that should let us speed up the powering process up on this thing. Yeah, because we're only at 40%. So let's go into build. Let me grab that real quick, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my tools here, get out my scrapper. I'm going to scrap a few things, because I need some plastic and some copper. Okay. That'll it. Alright. Because we've lost the sun, which means we're losing power. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Take this. Move this. Put this down here. We're going to grab this stuff to make a couple power extender here real quick. Alright, so I need to do that. I need plastic and iron. Well, that's easy enough. So let's grab some plastic, grab some iron. There we go. They're still doing on power in here. Oh yeah, it looks like we're still getting power nicely, even with the sun down. Actually, we leveled up so we can get some new skills. So we can get the booster, the Lancer. Okay, so it's an improved flashlight. We can get bigger storage and bigger solar panels too. So, yeah, I'm down for bigger solar panels. I'm down for the better flashlight. Okay, so that's what we need the petrol for, is we can build a generator as a backup generator. Interesting. Now, that's little things we can learn to fabricate here. One of the things I'd like to get at some point... See, there we could make a diesel tank. I was looking to see frequency matrix, or efficiency matrix. Strong boost efficiency across all resources. That's kind of cool. This is what I was looking for right here, this medium battery. Because I want to be able to make, like, power storage. Pistol shard. Minor area damage. Oh, interesting. To turn your pistol, so it's like rat shot. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, I kind of want the bigger storage. And then, yeah, we'll take the small diesel container as well. Because we do have the diesel generator, which we're going to have to get up and running at some point. Alright, we still have the enhancers. Alright, so let's see here. Increase our carrying capacity a little bit. And we'll do scrapper a little bit. Definitely want more battery. Power management's very important. There we go. 2 left. Well, we can go ahead and max this out. Yeah, let's go ahead and max that out to the 20%. So 10% improvement on our power efficiency. There we go. Alright. Gonna go ahead and connect to ourselves here. There we go. I didn't check to see if it gave us the improved Lancer. Nope. Do I have to build that? Torch. Lancer. What do we need for that? I do need to make a better Lancer. Okay, hold on. I want the better flashlight. Which means I need what? So I need battery cell. Optical lens. And logic chip. What's that take? I don't know, it takes a lot of things. There it goes. Now it's making it. Alright. Do I still have my plastic and iron? I do. Perfect. Figure that improved flashlight would be good for us all. Flashlight. There we go. Lancer. Torch. Lancer. There we go. Nice. I'm going to add it to my action bar. So let's do this. Let's go to action bar with this. Nope. There. How do I edit my action bar? That's going to be... Oh, wait. Here. Go. Add to action bar 2. Okay. Now I see. Now I see. Let's see here. Add to action bar 3. Okay. Alright. There. Oh, that is a better light. Oh, hello. Oh, these little guys. They're not super tough, but I just realized we could open this. Got some iron, metal scrap. Bunch of scrap items in there. Sun's coming up though, so I don't really need the light. Alright. It's enough fooling around. Build this. And there. Not only will that help stabilize power, what's up with this thing? I think this thing's defective on me. Can I scrap it? I can. Oh, looks like it even gives me all the stuff back. Alright, so can I build a new one? Can I build it, like, over here? Okay, so yeah, where it was placed just was too under shelter, I guess. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, we're gonna take this guy down. Well, while that finishes charging, we'll go get our bots on board for recycling. Could have that little bot, that little enemy bot just laying around. Oh. He sank, didn't he? No, he didn't. Okay. Alright, hold on. Think we can get him here? Yeah, they tried to get me. They're down in there waiting on me. There we go. Yeah, we don't have quite as much strength as I'd like for this. Throwing these bots around. Go. One more. Last one I'm aware of. Perfect. There we go. And it's still charging, so we're going to let that charge. Well, I guess we'll go scrap these guys. Turn this off, save a little bit of power there. That on. Alright. Of course, I go down here and start scrapping, and the sun comes out in the game. This game's a lot of fun, though. I'm enjoying it. So, obviously we've got our survival aspects, and it's clearly like, you gotta salvage your way for survival here in this, like, destroyed planet. But I kind of want to get to the next important location in this episode. Here. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're getting all kinds of good resources out of these bots. Which I suppose my character should feel sort of bad about. I mean, these were, from the looks of it, caretaker bots similar to himself. And there we go. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's pause it. All similar stuff. There we go. Unless else we can just throw all the trash in here. Go. One of these is organics. Deposit all similar. There we go. I like that deposit all similar button. I'll throw there's some rubber in there too. There we go. Alright. Good. Thing is fully charged now, so let's go activate the beacon. And I'm sure there's like more loot on this place that I haven't gotten to yet. Like we still can't figure out how to get downstairs into that security level 3 thing. So now that this is charged, what we should be able to do is come in here and flip the power button.
Data streams freely, revealing paths once hidden. Beyond these waters awaits the Lazarus Complex, humanity's greatest hope. Seek it out, Caretaker.
Okay, so now we've gotten our next location. Which is the Lazarus Complex. But let's go downstairs and see if we can't figure out how to get into this thing down here. Because we need a security level 3. thing. Let's turn on our light. To make sure there's nothing hidden back in like this corner or something. They grant us access. Definitely looks like there should be some way in there. I wonder if it has to do with this computer station up here that we messed with. Let me take a look at it real quick. Okay. Green crawler and spotter, primary biomass, aggressive extreme caution. Page up and down. Roller bots. Alright, cocoons. Interesting. White collar, spitter, night crawler, green collar and spitter, roller boys, laser blob, Thalan shark, bio-cybernetic guardian enhanced with structural armor and distant orange identification lights, patrol safeguards, critical underwater zones. Approach cautiously, though. Primarily defensive, these creatures may hold nutritional value under controlled situations. Sentinel mine. Okay. Containers. Okay. Space. What's this? Space. Data log. Oh, here we go. Dr. Marks. Final clearance. Okay. Warning, this manual is classified under... Okay. Prognosis is terminal. We cannot save the planet, but we can save its people. First priority is continuously and network of orbital stations must house humanity across generations. Everything else shifts towards molecular station design, modular. Okay. Final echoes. Barriers dropped us off today. Promise we'll be back inland in months. Alright. 2 years off grid before leaving, he installed something, an AI version of himself, trained on his voice and text to keep you company. Interesting. Oh, there's... Okay. There's actually, like... Okay, so this is, like, messages we can find. That explain kind of what's going on. That's interesting. Okay. Go back. Completed. So this is where we get the Lazarus thing. So there's the basement. Second floor. Where we're at. Basement, lobby, beacon. That's on board like the ship. So how do we get into the basement? Seeing if there's anything we see on the camera. Interesting. We clearly... I don't know if we're supposed to come back here after we find like some sort of security clearance thing. Or if it's hidden around here somewhere. There's some stuff down there on top of that. And some stuff there too. So we definitely missed some things. So let's grab this bit of loot here. And we found a new data thing. And a guitar. Okay. We'll add that to our, you know, collection of things. Those are those cybernetic sharks they were talking about in the notes we found. So I wonder if humanity, like, created those for some reason? Alright, so how do we get down to this other side? Okay, that worked. We got some more bioorganic materials here. Oh, this does go around. We found secrety secrets. I don't know how important these secrets are. So far, it just looks like little bits of loot. Because I'm not seeing any sort of security clearance card type thing. Oh well, I think we'll just move on. Maybe it's something we'll find later. Well, but that's how we were supposed to get around that. Anyways, we'll move on. I think we've gotten everything of value that we're going to get here anyways. I mean, I'm sure there's more we could probably find. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to come down here real quick. Recycle all the trash real quick. Deposit all the bioorganic stuff. Deposit all the other stuff in here. There we go. And then over here, we're going to drop this guitar. There we go. Deposit all this stuff. And there we go. Actually, let me just throw the flashlight in there too, because I don't need that one now. Very good. We are ready to go to the Lazarus thing. Oh yeah, we're charging up nice and... Okay. Go. I'm gonna go lower our winch so we can start picking up more stuff here. Gonna leave us mostly on electric just for now. Let's see what that does for us here. Yeah, we're still making progress. A little slow. We are burning power, though. Oh, man. Okay, I was just testing that, see how that worked. I'm gonna go cut the main engine back on. We're gonna have to get some fuel generation going here. There we go. That's much better speed. And letting us net power now. Alright. Well, that works. I'm gonna figure out what I need to build a diesel generator. Which I think we'll put back here. So where's my diesel gen? Diesel generator. So we need connector ports, alloy frame, compression pump, and filtration system. Okay, so let's go like this. Yeah, I think right there will be good. Let's go get the parts we need. So we need 2 connector ports, 1 filtering system, 2 alloy frames, 1 compression pump. There we go. Get out here and make sure we're not going to run into anything. At some point, I'll recycle all these boxes. So you can see all these like other points of interest out here that we'll probably need to go to get more supplies to do things. And like those little points of interest like that one out there that are just basically supply drops that you can pick up. Alright. There we go. Now I'll find out if I turn this around the right way. So how's this doing? Got 14 kilograms. Pull it in, because I think 14 is as good as it gets anyways. Alright, yep, see, it does go the other way. That goes there. And then power goes to here. There we go. Alright, and then come over here and we grab like, say this bio waste and this seaweed. Now, if we come into here, we should be able to deposit these and turn her on. We'll take all of that, and we're going to drop that again. See, that should be making fuel for us. Yeah, we're technically netting fuel now. There we go. So we're technically making fuel. It's not great, but we are making fuel. And what we can always do is just stop and make fuel, I guess. What I may do is add a few more wind turbines to the ship. What is that over there? Oh, that's one of those little buoy things. See, one of the things I know they also plan to add is a jet ski. I saw that on their timeline as a way to, like, I guess give us a little more maneuverable boat, because this thing is not the most maneuverable boat. I think I just... What happened to all my gear? I just realized... Okay, no, I have all my stuff. Okay. Very confused. It was like saying I had 0 encumbrance there, and I was like, wait a minute. Shut that off for now. Let's picked up some stuff. So let's come down here. I'm going to make some more diesel real quick. There we go. We'll take the BioLite. The BioDark. That. Well, that's something else we can do. We'll throw all the trash in here. There we go. That'll save us a little bit of power. Oh, didn't turn it on. Alright, looks like we're coming up on this Lazarus Station thing. We're gonna have to figure out where to park. You can see all kinds of POIs and points of interest out there. You also see mines up here. Alright, where's our parking spot gonna be? And once we get parked, I think we'll call the episode there, folks. And we got another one of them sharks. Yep, we've arrived.
The Lazarus complex. Its halls lie dormant, waiting for you to bring it back to life.
Okay, I can see the parking area up here. We're gonna have to swing in here. It's right there. Just to our right. Here we are. You'll see how good of a parking job I did. Yeah. Could certainly be worse. But with this as low as it is, that's going to be interesting. Alright, folks, we've made it to the Lazarus compound. We don't know if the thing has power or what. There's some debris around here. I imagine we're probably going to run into some baddies here. But let's go save real quick before we have a big problem like that. Alright, so we're still netting power, it looks like, now that everything's turned off. There we go. That wasn't what I needed. Yep, we're going to save. There we go. But here we are. You can see we've got some sea mines out there. That's that little buoy thing I was talking about. Those are like loot drops you can get on them. They got all kinds of stuff on them. Now we've got one of these things here. So those things are like, they're kind of like those little blobbies. See, look, see, it exploded into those little sea critters. So they're kind of like the blobs you can find inside of the different laboratory things. Oh, that does work. let me see here. Let me try the electric pistol here real quick. No, I can't use the electric pistol while I'm on the ladder. It's also not charged. V. There we go. Yep, that is working. I'm fishing with a stun gun. Come on back. I know there's more of you out there. Alright. Well, I don't see him. Maybe I did get them all. Alright, there we go. So this has been The Last Caretaker. We've finished up the previous location. We're going to throw this bioorganic material in here to get a little more diesel saved up. There we go. Because we're running low on diesel. Alright, well, let's see how our power is doing real quick. We're power positive, which is good. So now we just need to get some diesel going. But there we go. We're here at the Lazarus thing. We're going to call it there. We'll explore it in the next episode. We'll see what's going on with this thing here. Alright, folks. Thank you all for joining me. This has been Thalan McRom playing The Last Caretaker. Because, you know, I wanted to mix up a little bit. I've been doing a lot of roguelikes. So I'd do a bit of a survival game. Because I like survival games. So if y'all like this content, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Thank you all so much.